Hey guys, it's Lion here with HobbiesofaMan once again, and today we're doing another Flash Gordon review. We're looking at issue number 2 in the series. It's written by Jeremy Adams with art by Will Conrad. It has Lou Locride as the colorist and Taylor Esposito as the letterer, if I remember correctly. And this is a pretty good issue. It felt very transitionary, and it had a lot of character moments that I enjoyed quite a bit. So let's talk about it now. It opens up with young Flash and his dad. And they're talking about the fact that Flash was bullied by some kid in his classroom. And the concept of the conversation is basically, you know, bullies suck, but by standing up to them, you are doing the right thing, and that is important, right? And I broadly agree with this, although, you know, sometimes bullies are are not going to respond even if you do the right thing because, you know, they don't really feel threatened by that. But I appreciate that. I think it was a good moment. Then we push forward to the present, where we get to see that Flash and the Doctor character from last time are running away down this hall from this giant monster thing. It looks like some sort of space cat thing, right? It looks a little bit like the creature from Avatar. It also looks a little bit like, I imagine, some of the panther or like cat-like beings from Mars look like. So I like that. I think it's cool. It's a really nice, cool purple color as well. Flash decides that, you know, he's tired of running. He does a backflip. He lands on it, and he manages to wrangle it into providing them a service, aka letting it ride them down this passage, right? And they manage to do it. Flash is cool, super cowboy guy, and he's awesome. Eventually, they find the spot that leads through this giant pipe thing that leads them to a different area. And so they follow through, they kind of fall into it because the monster can't follow them anymore. And as they're there, they are confronted by a group of people. I don't know what type of people these are. They look like people from manga, but I'm not really sure. And they force Flash and the Doctor to go meet their leader, who happens to be Ming, Emperor Ming of manga, you know, Flash Gordon's arch nemesis. And this leads him to a gladiator ring where we get to see that Flash now has to fight for his freedom by fighting for Ming's freedom. And it's pretty cool. We get to understand how Ming rose to power in this, you know, death world pretty well, because we get it explained to us in a really cool set of panels that I really liked. I thought it was nice and enjoyable. It was very well done. I really enjoyed how it was planned out. Then we get to see that Ming wants Flash to fight for him. He wants to use Flash as his, you know, great gladiator, his hero, because he knows that Flash can do anything that he puts his mind to. He knows that he can win because Flash has been able to, you know, ruin his life so many times in a row. Flash agrees. He gets his weapons. And then the warden, the guy that runs Death Planet, arrives. He also happens to be of Ming's race, right? Whatever they are, you know, squirrel people, I don't know. And Ming kowtows to this guy. He looks like he doesn't enjoy it, obviously, because Ming wants to be in charge. And he and this warden strike a deal. You know, I have a warrior. If he beats yours, let me free. The warrior doesn't have to be freed with me because I don't care about him. I just need to be let go. They laugh and they agree, and then Flash will have to fight this monster called Athakis, I think, or Athashas, something like that. It's Ataxas. And this was an awesome way to end the issue. It looked great. It was really awesome. The monster at the end, Atashas or whatever his name is, has a very, you know, Tars Tarkas kind of vibe to him, right? So it's almost like Flash Gordon is John Carter, and he's fighting against a Tark for the first time. And I think that, you know, imagery is awesome. It really fits with what's going on here. Flash Gordon was inspired by John Carter. It inspired Star Wars. Star Wars did a similar thing recently in The Mandalorian, where this, or maybe it was the Book of Boba Fett, I can't remember, where it was this like green, you know, four-armed beast in this desert area. Very similar to what happened here, and I love that. I really enjoy that sort of imagery. It's very reminiscent of John Carter, and I really love that, right? So overall, this is a great issue. I really liked it. There wasn't too much to complain about. There wasn't too much meat on the bones story-wise either, but it managed to get us to the next point, which is a, you know, chapter filled with action, which I hope it will turn out to be, right? So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. There really isn't too much else to say, so that's all there is for today. So yeah, thank you guys once again, and see you guys later.